Make Money Monday. So happy you're joining with us this morning. I am live every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern for a money making tip to help you grow your direct sales biz faster. Today, we're talking all about growing your audience and how that is going to lead to more sales for you. So as you're joining in, say hello. Let me know you are here. Let me know your direct sales company. We should be live in all the places, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we are sharing this. So we should be live over on Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube and all the places, all the places. So really excited you're here with us. We're over on the business page. I'm going to go ahead and share that also to our groups, our Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales biz. Totally free group. You can come pop in there whenever you would like. And then also sharing this into our Modern Direct Seller Academy, which is our membership group for our incredible Academy members. Oh my gosh, it is a Monday. Here in San Diego, it is so warm today. I think yesterday when I got in the car, it was about 106. Pretty hot. And it's 9 a.m. here, and my computer says it is 98 degrees outside. So it is a hot one. Hey, Amber, welcome. Hey, Tina, good morning. Glad you guys are catching me live. If you are watching this on replay, comment replay. Let me know that you were here. I'd love to go back and see that. And all right, we have shared it in all the places, so we should be good to go. Let us know your direct sales company as you are joining in. I'd love to hear from you or your business. I know Amber has a bakery. I love it so much. So good. All right, so let's talk a little bit about growing your audience today. Hey, Dana, glad you're here as well. So when we think about growing our audience, sometimes in the direct sales world, it is a little bit of a numbers game, right? The more people we're getting in front of, the more people we have a chance to attracting into our business with the content that we're creating, the relationships we're building in direct messages, and the more opportunity there is to actually ask for a sale, right? So we talk a lot about the ABC formula, active selling, building relationships, creating content, and all of that works really well when you have a big pipeline of people to talk to. So I know many of you are building on social media. Some are also doing some in person as well. So first, when you're thinking about your audience and who you're connecting with, I would go to where you already have an audience. So I know you might be listening and thinking, okay, yeah, I love the idea of building an audience. And I want to build an audience with maybe a younger generation. Even though I got a lot of people over here on Facebook, I want to go build on TikTok, right? Okay, that's perfectly fine. But we also want to go where we have an existing audience. It's going to be a little bit of a faster path for success, right? So when you're thinking about your audience and your platform and where you are able to connect with people, think about where your audience is today. And I know, especially over in Facebook, I'm talking to all of you hanging out with me on Facebook today. There's been a lot of changes with visibility and the algorithm on Facebook. And for a long time, many had an audience built into a Facebook group, right? So that still might be the case for you. You still may have an actively engaged group that's hanging out with you. But I know for others, you might also be thinking, all right, like I got to tap into some other ways to connect with people because my content just isn't quite getting the same visibility and I'm not getting the same engagement that I used to within that group. So that's where I would start thinking about, okay, we have some other options, right? We're going to be hanging out on Facebook, and that's where we want to build. We also have a Facebook page or we have a Facebook profile. So this morning, this live, in fact, is in both places for me. I'm sharing it in both places because I have different audiences. Some overlap, but I also have different audiences on both platforms, right? Both on the page and the personal profile. If you do not have a business page, if you've never created one before, you've never started sharing on a business page, you probably want to tap into your personal profile as a great place to engage your audience because I'm guessing you have some Facebook friends. That would be your audience that's already there hanging out with you, right? So when we're thinking about that page and that profile, long gone are the days where you can't share business on your profile profile. Does anyone remember those like rules that we had? In fact, I think for a long time we actually said it went against Facebook policy to share your business on your profile, and that is totally gone out the window. Now, you don't want to only share business stuff on your profile. You want to engage with people, you want to be real, you want to be relatable, all of those things that you do. You want to share your stories on your personal profile as well. But it is totally okay to mix in some business on your personal profile. So if you needed to hear that today, this is me giving you permission to sprinkle in a little bit of business into your personal profile. In fact, Facebook has really kind of flipped things around now, and you can even convert your personal profile into a professional profile. So they're actually really encouraging you to put some information out there that goes beyond just your personal content. So as you're thinking about audiences, I would think about where you have an existing audience. What platforms are you currently on where you have people that you're able to engage with? I would start there. Then, as the next step, which is going to be a little bit more future focused, is really identifying who is that target audience that you want to serve. And I would get really, really specific on this. This is one of those things you've probably heard people say before: niche down, or create a target audience, or think about your ideal client avatar, right? Those are all things we hear a lot. But I would really take some time and put some thought into who is it that you're working to reach. There's a lot of information out there that says that you're most qualified to reach the person that maybe you used to be, right? Or someone that you can relate to because you looked a lot like them a few years ago, right? So when we're thinking about that ideal client, I would get super specific. Who is she? How old is she? Where does she hang out? What social platforms is she on? What kinds of books is she reading? What kind of events is she going to in your neighborhood? I would get really, really specific on who that person is, because the better you know that person, the easier it is for you to create really compelling content that's going to resonate with that audience. So when you create great content for that audience, they're going to engage back with you and give you the opportunity to connect with them one-on-one, to build that relationship, and then move that lead into an actual paying customer. So when you're thinking about audience, you have so much opportunity. I think so often we get into our little company bubble where we think, oh gosh, we've talked to everyone, or everyone knows our brand, or everyone knows our product, or everyone knows somebody that sells what we sell. That is not true. There is a big old world out there, and there are a lot of people that are looking for that solution that you have to offer. You have to believe that they're just waiting for you to go share that with them. So I want to challenge you today to think about who that audience is, what solution that you have that you can put in front of that audience to really pull them into your world and serve them in a bigger way. So think about that today as you're putting content out there. Who's that person that content is for? How you can connect with them. And then we take it a step further and we start thinking about who this ideal persona is. I'd also think about who knows them and who you could collaborate with to get in front of them. So I have an example of that really firsthand in my business. Tomorrow night, I am doing a takeover for CintShare. So I'm dear friends with the team over at CintShare. I love them. They're my favorite social scheduling tool. And we happen to serve a very similar audience. Some of you have maybe even met me through CintShare or vice versa. And so I'm collaborating with them. I am popping up into their business page and doing a little bit of a takeover. We're talking about what your direct sales superpower is tomorrow night on the CintShare business page. But that's a great example of being really clear on who that ideal audience is and who else is serving that audience, so you can create collaborations and partnerships and referral systems to put yourself in a position where you're getting in front of more people that are your ideal client. So this is a little bit of a plug to come hang out with me in CintShare tomorrow night, but also just a very concrete example. So I would think about that for your business and for your products and for your brand. Who else serves a similar audience? And is there a way for you to collaborate with them in order to reach those people? So that's your homework assignment for the week, is to think about who that audience is, where they hang out, and who you know that could introduce you to them, or you could do a bigger collaboration to get in front of your ideal client. Because the more people that you know, the more ears that are listening to your videos and eyes that are seeing your content, the bigger opportunity you have to create an impact and present solutions for those people. All right, you guys with me this morning? You hear me on that? Oh, we got Tina on. Hey, Tina. Good morning. Good morning. Jafra in the house. Who else do we have in the house? I'd love to hear. So that's your challenge for the week in terms of money-making activity. Really think about who that audience is, where they're hanging out, who you can collaborate with. If you want to come hang out with me and figure out what your direct sales superpower is, come on over to the CinchShare page tomorrow night. And we are cooking up something pretty exciting for you. We have our Modern Direct Seller Fall Challenge that is starting on Monday. So it is officially pre-party week, and this is so much fun. I love this week because we give away all the prizes. All the prizes this week. There's a ton of content hitting our business page on Facebook. We're also going to be streaming this over on YouTube. In order to be eligible for the prizes and to get into the challenge, you got to go over to moderndirectseller.com/challenge to save your seat. It is totally free. You can share it with your biz besties, your team, your upline, your sideline. You can tag them here on this video to let them know about it if that is helpful. And we'll be kicking things off live for next week's Make Money Monday. And what you can expect out of next week is going to be a ton of fun. So every day there is a short video that's going to drop very early in the morning. You'll get an email with a link to that video. And each day there's going to be a daily challenge. Next week is all about consistency in your business, simple strategies to help you grow and get ahead of the holiday hustle so you're feeling like you're really set up for success as you enter the fourth quarter. So we do these challenges twice a year. They're always a huge hit. We have thousands of direct sellers that participate. So the doors are open. Come hang out with us. If you want some additional resources, we have a workbook, we have digital downloads, lifetime access to the replays, as well as daily office hours, and that is with the All Access Pass. Now, that is totally optional. If you're inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy, you are already enrolled, you already have access to that, and you want to get a little bit of a taste of what we have to offer. That is a great way for $9 to get out there and really commit to your business and set things up for success as we launch into the fall season. So, Tokara's in the house. Tastefully Simple here. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys this morning. Oh my gosh. Well, I am really excited for next week. Start thinking a little bit about who that audience is, what kind of content you're creating for them, who you could collaborate with, who are going to be referral partners for you. And we are going to dive into a whole lot of daily action in our businesses starting next week. So I can't wait for it. I hope you all have an incredible Monday today. I am cheering you on, and I look forward to seeing you back here next week as we kick off the challenge. All right. Bye, everyone. Happy Monday. See you later. Bye.